Hello everyone and welcome to your daily tarot reading. Let's see what we have for the day. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. This will be for all signs. What do we have, please, angel spirits, guides for the day? 2 cards. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the Strength card. Ten of Wands, 7 of Wands, Justice, 10 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Someone's realizing that they're going to have to make some changes. In their approach, things have to be balanced out. Why? Because this doesn't feel to be, it feels like relationship energy, but it can also be we'll go into work as well. So we have 2 tens here. 10 of Cups is a happy home, happy family, a long-term committed relationships, marriage, but it's a card of harmony and balance. But something has become too much. Now, this can be family, home, relationship, energy. It's either affected the relationship. Again, somebody might have been bringing their work home with them, and it's become too... The domination of a work scenario may have become too much. This can also be an experience in the home has become too much and something has to give. Because we have, in a relationship, one person is feeling lack, the other person is getting exactly what they want, and something has to kind of like even itself out. And it feels like it's the strength to even things out. That's the energy here that I'm seeing. Because the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, it's stopping someone leaving. Because someone's at the point where, and it could even be, it's the final straw. An experience has become too much. Now, that could be you're doing all the work. You do everybody else's work. You do more than your job role. You're over-delegated to and not paid for it. This is what you're feeling here. In which case, this is some kind of decision that will bring balance and pay you more. To stop you leaving, this will be evening things out. Because, again, 5 of Pentacles is when we feel lack. So it could well be your current employer, for example, is recognizing to stop you from walking away. They're realizing that they're going to have to do the right thing. They're going to have to pay you more. This is about reaping the fruits of your labor. The effort and time you put into something, you get the money for it. You get the recognition for it. You get the status for it. You get the responsibility for it. So if you're going to do all the work, if I'm going to do this, then I want the recognition. This is the energy here. Similarly, this can also be in a relationship. One person has been feeling lack. And to stop somebody walking away, the Justice card is about doing the right thing to make somebody feel more valued, appreciated. It might well be, this is the scenario here where one person has been having the best of the relationship and getting everything what they wanted, and the other person hasn't been getting that. They haven't experienced. They might have felt taken for granted, undervalued, underappreciated. Their needs not recognised, their wants not recognised in some way. So this is about balancing that out and recognising that someone deserves more. Either way, it's an energy of some kind of rebalance is needed here to stop somebody walking away, to give somebody more, to recognize that someone deserves more, either the experience, recognition, money. And that's what I'm getting here quite strongly. It's about recognizing either an imbalance in the relationship itself, or in a family dynamic would be the same thing. The family dynamic would be if you're doing everything and the other person hasn't been pulling their weight, or other people haven't been pulling their weight. And it might well be you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to walk away from the whole thing. I'm not doing this anymore. To stop that happening, to just kind of like relinquish responsibility completely. There may well be some kind of discussions, well, how can we sort this out? So you've been listened to and appreciated in that way, why things being rebalanced in some way, but something needs to be faced, and it's all about rebalancing. Whether it's money terms, whether it's family dynamics, whether it's to do with a relationship, there is a feeling of something is grossly out of balance and needs to be rebalanced and readdressed to keep somebody. Either to stop them from relinquishing any kind of, because they've been taking so much on that they've had enough and they just want to throw in the towel and walk away and say, I'm not doing this anymore, I've had enough, over to you, you can deal with it. To stop that from happening, it's like, well, how can we work this out? For others of you, it's about the relationship where one person may have had, everything that they wanted and the other person hasn't felt like that. And it's about rebalancing that out in some way. But it definitely feels like if the justice is about doing the right thing being done, being accountable, being honourable, morally, ethically, in truth, because it's a card of action and consequences, that if things aren't rebalanced in some way, then there will be consequences, which is likely someone saying, I've had enough, I'm going elsewhere, not doing it anymore, leave it to you. All of this kind of scenario is what I see happening here. Really, because this is either a card of you take on so much responsibility, you do so much, this is excessive hard work as well, but, and you're taking it all on board, but nobody else, you didn't get the recognition for it. And again, this can also be about sharing responsibilities too. Or an experience has become too much where you felt like you haven't been nurtured, your needs haven't been met, you're not listening to, appreciated. It's about changing that to stop this person from walking away. And that's whichever side of the fence you're on. It's about do the right thing, rebalance things. Justice is all about balance, or we live with the consequences of our actions. All right. What do we have as a final message? Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. And we have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm the fairies to your door. I'm actually getting that's going to be a message. A lot of the time, yeah, it might well be. You might receive some kind of guidance. Some music that you hear might remind you of somebody that you might have lost to the other side. That just seemed to kind of like twig with me, so I'm saying it. Sometimes we hear a piece of music on the radio, and it's just sometimes people reminding us from the other side that they're always with us, they're always around us, they're always there, and it might well be that is happening around this time for you. It's what I have. That's what I have for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful day. I will see you next time.